Hi, doctors. I have a deep voice and often get mistaken for a man when talking to strangers on the phone. It makes me so upset when I'm addressed as sir. I would like to know why my voice is deep and if there's anything I can do about it. We actually have Sonia on the phone right now. Welcome to the show, Sonia.
Thank you. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Great to have you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So tell us what is going on. Has this been happening ever since childhood?
Yeah, mostly. It's been that way, and I've always wondered why.
But
'Cause it
Sonia,
was so deep.
as you're talking to us, you certainly do have a deeper,
A little, but
it's a deeper female voice
Yeah.
to me listening. But I can understand how you've had some scenarios, right?
Yeah. Whenever I'm talking on the phone, if I call businesses or whatever, and they can even know my name, but they'll still refer to me as sir.
Now, have you consulted a doctor about hormones or anything? Well, basically testing your hormones to make sure there isn't an imbalance or anything like that?
No, I haven't.
That would be a good thing to do is check with a gynecologist. Because if you've ever, I have people before who, for some reason, if their voice was deep or something like that, and people thought they should be a man or something like that, we check their chromosomes, we check their hormones. And, if it does anything besides giving the diagnosis, it also makes you feel better. And then you can pursue other avenues as far as, trying to make yourself feel better about your voice.
well, Sonia, we have some information that we want to share with you, and basically creating your voice is subdivided into three things. Number one, it's the production of your breath, which starts in the lungs. The second phase is probably the most important, which is being generated by your vocal cords. So this represents your voice box, which sits right here in your neck. And what happens when you speak, these vocal cords move, they come together, and that's what produces sounds. And then finally, articulators, which includes your tongue, your mouth, things like that, which fine-tunes your speech. But there is a difference between men and women when it comes to their voice. And there's a reason for that. It's both, when we develop, it's both the hormonal influence of androgens and besides the androgen, it's just the Y chromosome too. And the difference is that in men, the length and the thickness of the vocal cords tend to be greater, and that's what gives men a lower voice, like Barry White, right?
Yeah, right. It's kind of like a harp. The longer strings give the deeper tones, or the shorter strings give the higher tones.
That's more like Tiny
Just like-
Tim.
And the opposite can be true. Men will have a more feminine voice depending upon the length of those vocal
Right,
cords.
right.
And, there are involved surgeries that we were talking before the show, really drastic. It's probably not recommended by most.
Extreme, that for one reason or another that a female has a really extremely low voice. But that's
Right,
rare.
and I like your voice, Sonia, and it's just, it's a little bit more on the deeper, and earlier this week, I had a cold and I had a little bit more of a deeper voice, and I felt it was sexy, and a lot of men thought it was sexy during the week. I was rocking that. I was hoping it would stay.
and-
So you just rock that voice you got, and a lot of men will find it sexy.
Thank you so much, Sonia.